Explaining the process is very important because you are going to show how you divide your work and what's your design thinking. Remember, every project would have a different approach. So you can decide what UX tools and techniques you can use based on the resources you have. And this should be decided before you start. Now I'm going to explain to you in detail how I created my process for my case study. I will be explaining a project for a company called HobbyKing. It's one of the biggest e-commerce websites worldwide, which sells remote control products. Their monthly revenue exceeded 15 million US dollars at the moment I worked with them. And my main goal as a UX manager was to increase conversions through UX in addition to other sub-goals like increase the basket value, decrease the abandonment rate, and also lead the technology team. There were too many challenges we were facing in terms of usability and drop-offs from checkout. I tried to do a lot of UX techniques and used a lot of UX tools to find those gaps and solve them. As you see here, I started with this presentation with a hero image where I display one of the fancy drone community pictures and included this quote from Mark Twain, which says, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. And the reason why I use this sentence is that I was pitching to the owner of the company the need to have a full website redesign instead of only updating the website design. So I tried to motivate him with everything I can because I know it's a very tough decision to make, especially when you are running a big business like HobbyKing, and any small mistake will cause you a lot of thousands of US dollars. Below that, you can see the context I used and how I described the current website as distractive, complicated, unfriendly, responsive, and messy. But at the end, it's paying all employees' salaries. So let's be fair, as there are thousands of people working with HobbyKing. And also, like here, I described the solution, plus my role in this project as a UX manager. I divided my case study into the 4 main important steps, which I outlined before: context, process, design, and summary. And coming up, I will describe each one in detail. Before I explain each step, I want to remind you that there is no need at all to use all UX tools and techniques you know. And you can decide what to use based on the resources you have. So now let's get started with research and analysis.